And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Green. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. Dances away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Offense gets set for second down.
Come on, set.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Shakes off the tackler. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. That's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Jordan. The expressway is headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go.
Pass on the way, it's picked off.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 off.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready?
The offense set for a first down play.
Single. Here we go. Set.
Handoff from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Quarterback moving. He'll get rid of it. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
He's going to pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Ready? Ready?
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Cricket. Ready, go!
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. The give to the tailback. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear.
9 field. Ready?
They've been running it, but now the pass. They're trying to get to him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The quarterback's just holding on to the ball way too long. If you're able to get through the entire progression and you still haven't thrown it, you probably got to think about running and getting out of there, but the hit that time forced the incompletion.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Green. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. What a job to lay out and make the catch. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Ready?
The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
Green 25. Yep. Go on.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun. Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Got it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Wants to throw. It's Jordan. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Slips away. Fires on the move. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? And they've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that would create.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Back to throw, it's Green. He's going to fire deep. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the air, it's Jordan. He'll pull it down. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the right. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Check. Black 93 Wizard. Black Knight, snare. Ready.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. And his throw is incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Hornet.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Floating away. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
On the ready.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Lizzie.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Going up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break.
Set. Timber. Ready, go.
Dropping back, it's Green. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Working on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Might be looking to run. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get close.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Let's go.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Jordan. They're unloads it downfield. Snatches it on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
42 strong.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Morrow. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Easy.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Pound 55 weak. Ready.
Back to throw, it's Green. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout
Already?
punch.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He's got it. Two-point try as good as they build on this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Let's go. Break.
One more play to
Break,
pad the
break.
stats.
Blue 22. Blue 22. Hut.
They'll throw it on first down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Bow, bow, bow. Let's go. Ready?
Looking to go up top on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my team